5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jetstream TV. Yankees Red Sox Game 2 Wildcard Series. Carlsford don't takes the mound in an elimination game for the Yankees. It's do or die for us. We have to win both games, or it's time for vacation. Rodon gets the first two pitches over the plate for no 2 count. Here's the pitch, ground foul. You've seen in the house. Yankees game. They had opportunities to win that game. They couldn't score when runners in scoring position in the first and ninth innings. You've been with us almost all season. You've seen. You heard me preach about it constantly. Ref side reaches out and says a lie, fouls that ball off, being pesky. The Yankees, I say it all the time, the Yankees strike out too much. They don't advance runners. They don't do anything fundamental. It's all or nothing with them. Aaron Boone's going to sit there and say this is one of the best teams he's ever had. Yep, and that's good for second place. That's good. You best team he's ever had, and you didn't even win the division. He just talks his shit. My God, the guy, he's ridiculous. Strike 3, got him. Maybe Snyder's swing goes down. Good start. Let's go. Too many notifications. You at least want to push this to a. You at least want to push this to a game 3. I would hope that it would be Schlittler too, over Will Warren. If I was the Yankees and if we make it to tomorrow, I would go Schlittler over Will Warren. Just gotta get out of that first inning. All right, here's Trevor Story. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is a ball. Swing and a miss, got him. Count goes to 2-2. We're gonna have to get to Brian Bello, man. We have to have this. We need some breathing room, and let Rodon work. We get Rodon some breathing room. We could do some things, but we definitely shit the bed last night. Strike 3, got him. For the second out. We are, just so you guys know, we are the first team in Major League history to have bases loaded, nobody out in the ninth inning, and not score a run in the postseason. One and only. They had to strike the Bregman. Bregman's probably going to opt out of his contract with Boston. Boy, would I love to have him at third base. Put everything else to the side. You can't go back and take the Houston World Series titles and all that stuff. He's still about a 275, 280 hitter, 20 homer guy who could play defense. I'd rather have him than Ryan McMahon or whoever else they got on tap. Because Ryan McMahon, I don't think he'll be back. This isn't 1985 where you have shortstops hitting 220 and it's acceptable because they're good with the glove. This is Ryan McMahon hitting 220 with good defense is not cutting it. Bregman lifts one to left field, shallow left field. Bellinger's there, and he's going to make the catch for the final out. So good inning for Rodon. 15-pitch inning. I'll take it. If he could stay like that, not play around, well, good. Let's hope the Yankees follow suit with the other teams that lost yesterday. The Cubs. The Cubs, I think the Cubs won, right? And Cleveland. No, I'm sorry. Oh, San Diego, they eliminated the Cubs. Is that correct? And Cleveland stays alive against Detroit with a 6-1 win. But no, I believe San Diego won both games. So San Diego moves on. All right, well, either way, let's hope that the Yankees could follow suit like Cleveland and force a game 3. Stanton didn't come through the first and ninth inning. Yeah, well, he can't be perfect. Did the Cubs win yesterday? So then everybody's tied. So then my initial thought was right. Everybody's tied in the wild card round. Well, except the Dodgers. They haven't played yet. They have won. Their second game wasn't played yet. Cubs won yesterday. Okay. Thank you for the as Red would say. Thanks for the cross check. Okay, cool. We need this game, man. We need the next 2. Pop the link in the chat for the homies. Okay. Let's see, Brian Bell, 9 starts, 3.35 ERA. It's not terrible. 166.2 innings pitched, 124 strikeouts, a 1.24 whip. Okay, so I mean he's not terrible. He could very easily dominate, but he could be had. Lineup for the Yankees is going to be Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, followed by Rice, Stanton, Chisholm, Austin Wells, Anthony Volpe, and Ryan McMahon at third base. As we know, Jazz and Rice did not start yesterday, which I brought it up on the Jake Asman show after the Jet game, and I had a feeling. I said, I heard that it's possible they might not start him. I'm going to lose my shit. And sure enough, just because it's a lefty on lefty, but here's the problem. You had Austin Wells catching. He's a lefty. And the defense isn't that much of a difference. Trent Grisham swings at the first pitch and lazy fly ball. Okay, cool. Wouldn't be surprised if he's off the team next year. Just because of the kids that we got. All right, here's Aaron Judge. Aaron swing. There's a strike 2. Scene says, I still can't believe the Yankees couldn't score a single run to base loaded, nobody out in the ninth inning against Chapman. Yeah. Like when you had Oh, God, look at this. Brian Bello, Judges 2 for 21 against him with 8 strikeouts. Not good, bro. Not good. The one guy you want him to be today's game. The flare from Goldschmidt gets in. Judge smokes one, base hit. And then you're like, Cody Bellinger drops one in. You're like, Bregman on the first. Second out. Yankees just swinging early and often against Brian Bello. They're not helping themselves by letting this guy have 2 outs and 4 or 5 pitches. But I mean, on the flip side, if you see a good pitch to drive, you got to take it. But it looks like they're intentionally swinging early against him, thinking that they're probably going to get the best pitches to hit in the count early. Here's Cody, takes low ball 1. But yeah, so we had the bases loaded, and you're thinking like a base hit ties this game. You know, 2 sack flies, anything. And nope. Yeah. Bellinger with a base hit up the middle. When you get started. The Giancarlo Stanton one really got me because it was like, you know what's coming with Chapman. It's coming in 100 miles an hour, or it's going to be like an 87, 90-something mile an hour sweeping like type pitch. It's one of the two. Either you just sit dead red the whole time, or you wait for him to try to drop in that sweeper. Rice drills one deep to right field. That ball is. Told you got to play this kid.
It is high, it is far, it is gone! That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes! See ya! 2-0. That is ripped into right, back at the wall. See ya! Schmidt swings at the first pitch and launches it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall. See ya!
Ben Rice jumps on the first pitch and rocks a 2-run homer into the bleachers and right down the right field line. Well, and this is what I said. Go back and watch Jake Asman's show after the Jets lost. And I told him, you can't sit Ben Rice. He barrels up everything. He's one of the highest barrel rates in baseball. He hits everything hard. I love this kid. I liked him last year. I loved him this year. I want him to get all the playing time, make him the primary first baseman or even the catcher. You need his bat in the lineup. And what does he do? First pitch he sees in the playoffs, 2-run ding dong. Stanton swings at the ball upstairs for strike 1. Hell yeah, Ben Rice. Way to get us going. Such a good kid, too. I like Stanton hit a hard ball to shortstop. Story's going to field it easily, but 2 hits. See Cody Bellinger get it started, 2-out hit. Yankees go down the first 2 guys. Pitch. And then Cody Bellinger gets a 2-out single. No harm, no foul, right? No, Ben Rice, 2-run shot. You never give up in an inning. Yasin says, to be honest, the Yankees shouldn't be playing in the wild card. They should be hosting the ALDS with the number 1 seed. They should, but I made videos back in April after watching this team, knowing how Boone was. But I said the strikeout rate is going to bite us in the ass. Aaron Boone's refusal to move runners over and win games by manufacturing runs is going to bite us in the ass. And it did. That gauntlet. What's up, little brother?
Like how I said, Mets should never.
I said a couple of weeks ago when they had that gauntlet, I said if we go 8-4 against the 4 postseason teams, and then what did I say, like 10 or 9 out of 12 against the other teams, the last 12 will win the division. Instead of going 8-4,
You went 7-5
against the other teams, and we lose by 1. We tie.
And
we don't win. Had we won that one more game, like I said, it's a wrap.
And like I said, if Mendoza wasn't
Feeling this. I was gonna and then I was like, she might be meansy.
And like I was gonna say,
What's up, Mets?
not much. And like I said, I mean, all year, basically from June onward, if Mendoza wasn't such a psychopath with his pitcher gambling and bad decision incompetency, the Mets would be the ones facing the Dodgers, not the Reds.
Well, Mets, you realize this is a Yankee playoff game.
I hope. I'm just saying to make a contrast.
Oh, okay. You're one of one, Mets. You're one of one.
I'm one of what?
Mets, you say hi to my girlfriend?
Hello, Bialy. I need another trade if I'm going to beat Radcliffe.
You got traded. I lost. See? Look what happened. We made the trade. The guy you gave me is out for the year.
Well, I managed to replace Tyrone Tracy with a waiver pickup.
Good. Gonzalez flies out.
Granted, I ended up getting Justice Hill for him. So that cuts the deficit in half.
Thank you for letting me know that. Huh?
Deficit cut in half.
Whose deficit?
Did Gonzalez hit it over the fence and now the lead's cut in half?
No. The fly out to Judge.
Oh.
Bealey says, "Hey, Mets."
Hello,
With a
Bialy.
huggy face.
I mean, seriously. But then again, even if the Mets did make the playoff cut, I don't think the situation against the Dodgers changes all that much.
I didn't hear a word you said. You've been cutting out.
I said, even if the Mets did make the playoff cut, I don't think the situation with the Dodgers changes.
Yeah. No, it was just more, I don't think anybody's beating the Dodgers, to be honest. I mean, anybody. I don't think the Yankees beat them. The Red Sox beat them. I don't think anybody beats the Dodgers this year. But Mets with a $340 million payroll to make the postseason, and you couldn't.
All because
of
Mendoza.
Another mini meltdown.
Yeah, because of Mendoza's moronic gambling habit.
Whatever the case is, your players got to play on the field, though, Mets. Your players got to perform. So you got to look at Stearns. You know,
I know. Saying Mendoza has to look at himself in the mirror and realize it's as much his fault as it is the players because he's the one that kept putting them in those bullshit situations.
There's strike 2 to Eaton. Well, let's look at the Yankees, right? What do I always talk about with the Yankees? The strikeout rate is going to kill them, and it does every time.
And what constantly killed the Mets every time? Wrong pitcher, wrong situation.
Strike 3 got him.
And I said, what killed the Mets this year? Wrong pitcher, wrong time.
For Rodon. Rodon's got 3 strikeouts and 2 innings. I'll take it. Nate Eaton down on strikes.
And all because
okay, man, I love you, man. Juice. Met you.
What?
It's me. Hold on.
Let me hop off this and switch to my laptop, my MacBook. I'm on iPad. Be right back. Do you hear me? I can't hear you. Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'll only be going over what I know based on game day, and maybe you'll be hearing the radio call, since I can't do the TV call. I mean, there's no rule against radio calls, is there not? Austin Wells takes ball 4. Balo's got a man on with one to deal with and one out. He'll face the guy who got the only Yankee run yesterday. At best, double play at worst. Ground ball, 5-4, 3 double play. Inning over, 2-0 Yankees. Good fucking grief. Fudging grief. Booger and grief. First pitch, sinker in, too far in, gets the end of the bat, scoop, and rolls it over to Bregman, who fires over to Soger to get Wells at second, who's not a very fast runner, over to Gonzalez for the put out at first. Hey, McAteer just got back from work. The 1988 World Series Game 1. And we are back. Top of the third, about to begin. Jaron Duran leads off against Rodon. Gets one in the left center for a base hit. After a strike on a breaking ball. Sinker goes to a 4-seam, goes too far out, goes a bit to the side, and to the left field single. Left center single, Grisham will cut it off before it goes too deep into the gap. First pitch, flyer, ball wide. That one's fouled off. He just goes outside 2-1. Three and one. And he walks Rafala. Rafaela. Sogart's up next. And he's gonna bunt, and no one's gonna be able to get it. That's gonna load the bases.
Mets, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Want me to turn it off?
I can't hear you.
Oh. Want me to turn the radio call off? Do you want me to turn off the radio call?
Let's see if this, if I could.
Because while you were gone, the Red Sox loaded the bases. Max says he can hear both of us.
Let's see.
McAteer says he can hear both of us, but by the way.
Oh, Yassine says he could hear both, and so can Mac.
Yes.
So Carl Sedone gets the strike out of Ref Snyder. Jazz Chisholm makes another bonehead play. Can't stay on the bag.
Well,
all right, so McAteer or Yassine, can you hear what I'm saying to you right now?
I can hear you.
I'm going to say a number, and you put in the chat, 23. Okay, Mets hears me, but I can't hear Mets. So that means you guys can hear me. I can't hear you, Mets.
Weird. I can hear, and they.
Now, I'm wondering if it's my speakers.
I don't know.
The Yankees going to pull their pitcher when he's doing good again. It all went downhill after that. But he was at 100 pitches, and I don't know why they wouldn't let him try to finish the seventh inning. But
Rodon's at 36 right now.
Mets is still muted. Let me try. Maybe now.
Hello?
We'll trying to work on Mets' settings.
And the
It's not
Sox
automatically
just tied the
adjust
game.
for Mets, so I don't. There's a base hit. 2-run single for Boston.
Tie game.
I have to go get a new mouse. My keyboard's not working.
Maybe you need a new computer. I don't think so, Mac. If you can hear me on your end, Mac, then why can't Murdoch on his?
So I can't change the fucking score. This. Oh, God. Everything's shit. Everything's not working. Ground ball, Jazz turns, fires the first on the second, double play, so the Yankees get out of it. But they do give up a tie. Bregman grounds into double play. Nice play by Chisholm after he made a bonehead play to cost him that. Couldn't keep his foot on the bag. The Yankees take 2, so it's 2-2. I can't change my scoreboard. Chris B in the house. What's up? Hey guys, Murdoch ball as well. Like to subscribe, support. Could it be on your end, Mets, by any chance? Asks McAteer. He says no. I see him shaking his head. That's weird. I hear Murdoch at Mets. A little bit clearer. I hear Mets a little bit clearer than Murdoch. Sorry about that. Everything. Oh, it's okay. Better now than when you have 20 plus people up here. Cup half full motor. What's up, Mets?
I have an idea.
You might have to type it. Hey, Matt, can you call in? I want to restart the computer. Matt says he has an idea. Matt has an idea. I want to restart my computer, but I need somebody else to keep the stream going with audio while I reset the whole thing. Like I want to just reset the whole computer and see what happens. Maybe there's a glitch. There you go, Mac.
What up, man? I can hear you.
I can't hear you now.
Really?
That's crazy. How could everybody hear me, but I can't hear nobody?
Yeah.
Either way, I don't know. Mets might be coming back, so I'll wait for Mets because I won't be able to bring anybody else in.
That sucks, bro. Sorry, man.
Mets says he has an idea. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that him?
Can you guys hear me now?
Okay, can you two
Yeah,
hear
I can
each
hear
other?
you. I can hear all three. I can hear everybody, yeah.
Mac, give me a thumbs up if you could hear Mets. And Mets could hear Mac, but I can't hear either of you.
Well, that didn't work.
It must be my speakers. Hold on. All right. You guys got this. I'll come back as soon as I can.
Okay.
What up, man?
Not much. Let's get back to gameplay. We are now in the bottom of the third, tied at 2.
Tied at 2. It was 2-0.
And then you
And
get
what
a
I was-
single, a walk, a sack bunt error, and then another single following a strikeout.
I didn't watch much of the last game, but my dad was telling me that the first, like, I don't know, whatever amount of quarters are the what is it? The pitcher was doing great. Pitcher was doing great, and they just pulled him because they thought he had too many pitches, and then they just started scoring on us after that.
Yeah, and then they just they shat the bed. McMahon takes a fastball over the plate, strike 1-1. following a
While
sinker
their
that was
pitcher was up over 100 pitches and
And
still
it's too
pitching
far.
and blowing us out. I don't know. Back to your gambling stuff, like you said, Mets. It's like you got something good, don't change it right away, especially if you don't need to.
I mean, seriously. McMahon hits one in the right field. That's going to be in for a base hit, but it'll hit the brakes at first. Versus
All right.
it's cut off from the wall by. But I'm just saying, Mac, Mendoza should have realized that after that June 13th game, the more he kept gambling, the more it was the worse it was getting. He should have stopped, but he kept going.
Yeah. Like one day it'll pay off. One day I'll hit the lottery.
Heck, if even the effing chipmunks can get this message across to kids and adults, why couldn't this son of a bitch figure it out?
Yep.
You don't get it. There was an episode
Chipmunk.
from the 80s. There was an episode from the 80s series where Miss Miller, who's the Chipettes caretaker, takes him to Vegas, and she goes night on the town at gambling addiction. Ground balls, 4, 6. Nope, just a force out. Grisham goes to first, McMahon out second. Anyway, she's spending too much time in the casino and not enough time with Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor. So the girls called the Chipmunks, who are in there at the same time for their own little concert tour, to try to get her out. To cause her to screw up. So the boys, so Alvin, Simon, and Theodore disguise Dave as a top-notch gambler, and he beats the shit out of Miss Miller, or figuratively, the blackjack table, to the point where she goes from winning stage to losing stage, desperation stage, and finally hopelessness stage, to where it finally pulls her head out of her ass.
So I'm guessing he gives her money back at the end?
I'm not sure if she ever figured out that it was Dave in disguise.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's
a good show, though.
I remember watching that one for the first time.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what year that one came out in. I was watching
I think it was like in
Chipmunks
the
a long time ago.
mid to late 80s. Judge drives one in the center field for a base hit when they tried reviving the brand.
Yeah, because I was born in 82, so I figure it's probably a little young for me when it was started, but then as I got a few years older, it probably was good.
87 in my case.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or if you go back to the 40s with that Looney Tune short, Now That Summer's Gone, about a squirrel who basically gambles his peers out of their acorns, but his father is vehemently against him doing that because it's a shortcut from hard work. So one day, before the frost hits, he sends him to the bank to get acorns and warns him no gambling. But figuring his son will try to gamble the nuts away, he disguises himself as a game peddler and beats his son out of the nuts.
Nice.
And then when he gets home and tries to make an elaborate story, 10 lashes. I'm just saying, men like Mendoza need two things. One, discipline and restraint when it comes to those stupid decisions he made. And two, they need a bench coach or a pitching coach who's less like a General Longstreet and more like a General Jackson to tell him no.
Yeah. Well, just you got to have competency when it comes to coaching, man, and you have to be able to adapt and change depending on what you need. Like that's a big part of the problem with the Jets. We're not adapting at halftime. We're not changing anything when it's not going right week after week.
And that was the problem with Mendoza. He never adapted. He never realized my gambling addiction isn't working. He just didn't stop. And it screwed the Mets out of the postseason.
Mm-hmm. And he's probably going to be around next year, too.
Yeah, it's just he's going to have a new coaching staff. And I'm hoping it's a group of people who will put him in his place and tell him no.
Yeah. You You hired me to.
Especially when you consider more than half the pitchers this year are going to be on the shelf recovering from time under the knife next year.
Wow.
No Montas, no Garrett, no McGill, no Young, no Nunez, no Minter, no Kranick, and no Canning. And 7 of them from Tommy John surgery.
Wow.
In Griffin's case, it was a torn Achilles.
Damn.
Which means that once again, not only you need to find good starting rotation arms that are not fucking effing reclamation projects, you need to replenish the bullpen again.
Yeah, yeah. And if you do it the same way, you're gonna have the same problem. So, but if you do it the other way, it's gonna take a few years before we have a full bullpen. At least that's the way I see it. I mean,
they need to lock Alonso and Diaz down. It looks like a stolen base for the double steal for the Yanks.
would you try to sell Soto for as much as you could?
Don't know. I think we're stuck with the dead cap in that regard.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, let Ryan Helsley walk. He was useless for most of the season. Keep Tyler. Tyler Rogers is probably the only draft pickup I'd keep. Get rid of Cedric Mullins. Get rid of Jeff McNeil because he's become pretty useless ever since the shift was removed from the equation.
Okay. You're a lot more knowledgeable than I am on this stuff, Matt. So I'm learning as you're talking.
I mean, the only reason McNeil was such a good hitter in his early days was because of all the shifts. He could find the holes.
Oh, okay. He just can't do it anymore? He's just getting old, or
It's with the new with the anti-shift rules that have been in place since 22, and since 2 years ago. I mean, 2 or 3 seasons ago, it's been difficult for him to find that hole.
oh, okay.
Flies out to left or runs under it. It's not deep. Don't expect Grisham or Judge to tag. 2 down. And as such, his hitting game has suffered. At this point, I'd say let him walk and then try to mix and match between Beatty, Mauricio, and if you're still able to keep him, Angel Acuna, as so who plays second full time. And between the three, I'd say Beatty gets that role.
Yeah.
And then you can platoon Vientos. You can platoon Beatty and Acuna at second, and Vientos and Mauricio at third.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good to me, man.
If Alonso walks, you may have no
sounds
choice.
better than what we're doing.
And if you allow Alonso to walk, and trust me, Stearns would rather allow Alonso to walk because he's a effing skinflint. Oh, come on. You know the guy's a cheapskate.
Yeah. Even though we talked about spending tons of money.
In any case, if you let Alonso walk, you'd have to put Acuna at third and then platoon him and Mauricio at third while platooning Mauricio and Beatty at second and move Vientos to first.
Okay. I like the other option better.
Or call up that kid from the move Vientos to first or call up the kid.
Do you think he's ready? I didn't hear the name. It just kind of buffered when you were talking.
I don't know the kid's name either. In any case, fly ball deep, sharp right, eating under it, and the Yankees again fail to capitalize.
Huh. TJ and Murdoch would be sad to be here right now. So they're probably better off.
Yeah, perhaps. Too bad he's the one who has the power to stop the stream, not us.
No, yeah, stopping the stream I don't think would help. Yeah, actually, usually when Murdoch's live,
Oh, and Michael
he's
K.
a lot.
Oh, Michael K. With what you said, you can suck our you-know-what for what you said for enjoying Met fan pain.
Yeah. I can't see any of the chat, so I'm on my phone, so it's just me here. I was in the chat, but Murdoch wanted me to come in and check this out. See, obviously I'm not ready for the show. I don't even have a hat or anything on. I'm never without a hat.
I'm dead serious. What Michael K said, that's going to be karma against the Yankees. As far as he's concerned, he can suck. And to quote Adam Cole's PWG days, suck my stick.
I hope he enjoys that too.
Murdoch's going to kill me for saying
that.
You know he's going to kill me.
Good chance, unless he didn't see or hear anything right now, and he's going to have to go look back before he finds out. So it won't be tonight. Unless he's sitting there listening, his speakers are finally working. He's just trying to figure out what we're going to say next.
Perhaps. Might as well pop the radio feedback on.
I'm cool with that.
I mean, I spent most of yesterday calling San Diego against Chicago.
Oh, okay. How was that game?
It was okay. 3-1 Cubbies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering how the Padres are going to do.
Well, they got a shutout win today to even it up.
Oh, they did? Nice. I got a buddy at work who's a big Padres fan. He goes to at least like 4 or 5 games a year. And he watches every single game. And if he's not watching it, he's on his phone at work. Like you do with the radio thing you're talking about. He has it on his phone radio.
Well, Giants have some bad injury reports.
Giants? Like your Giants?
Yeah, who didn't participate this week in the injury report. Those who didn't participate. Sexy Dexy, he's sick.
So he could be fine by game day.
Tyler Newman, groin injury.
That's not good.
Tyron Tracy, out since week 3 with a shoulder injury.
That's not good. I mean, it's good for Scattaboo.
Greg Van Roten just needs some rest.
Oh, okay. I'm not a big Greg Van Roten fan anyway.
True. Limited practice. Javon Holland, neck issues. John Michael Schmidt, ankle. Dane Belton, shoulder. DJ Davidson, foot. Chauncey Goldston, ankle. Nacho Roches, foot. Full practice, hamstring for Jackson Dart, Scaboo with a knee issue, Russell Wilson with his ankle.
Wow. Well, one of them quarterbacks has got to be all right. Otherwise, what about Jameis Winston? Is that who's starting this week?
Nope. You know he's third string anyway.
No, I know, but if Russell's ankle's messed up and Jackson Dart has a hamstring, what happens? I hope they don't, because Jackson looked pretty good last week, and they seemed to scheme it well for him. I hated that Neighbors went down. That was terrible. Neighbors going down that's a big hit for a brand new quarterback. But at the same time, that could make it easier for him to throw where he needs to throw it rather than being focused on the number 1 wide receiver. Throw it to your tight end if that's who's open. Throwing it to another guy if that guy's open. But if you're always looking at your number one first, it kind of your eyes you kind of focus in. Aaron Rodgers did it forever. You have 5 wide receivers on the thing, and you'd rather throw it into double coverage to your number one. It can work out, but it's gambling again. Yeah, he looked better than Fields, so I'll tell you that much.
Oh, and the Mets do have a coaching retirement.
Who? Or for what?
Sherlock, he's hanging it up.
Oh. It's probably about that time. I mean, it sucks, but it's there comes a time in every man's life.
Look, I don't have an issue with Glenn Sherlock hanging it up. At least he doesn't have to be fired.
No, yeah. I'm gonna go on mute real quick. I gotta go in the living room and there's music playing and stuff, so I'm not trying to make it annoying. I'll be right. I'll still be here.
Got him. One. The Chisholm, he'll flip it to Rice, inning over.
What up, Radcliffe?
Hey guys, what's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
I'm like,
No complaints. Hey Matt, sorry your team sucks.
for you.
Well, I'm here too, pal. I'll be sincere.
I know it looked like it was going to be a rough week for you, and then I realized that you have 4 people on bye that are in still, and I was like, oh, never mind.
What are you talking about?
On your team, you didn't. Your quarterback's on bye. Jordan Love's on bye.
Yeah,
I
I
think it was
got
your
going
tight
on.
end.
Bye. Pitts is on a bye.
Yeah, there's just a lot of buys, and I was like, oh, okay. But then
I wish you didn't tell him that, McAteer, you stool pigeon.
Matt, you don't think I'm going to check my lineup, you dullard? Of course I am. I just don't care until Thursday morning.
that's what I figured, and a lot of people do that. They just wait until last minute, and then you think you got the win, and then all of a sudden they're up by like 30 points before the game starts, and you're like, wait a minute, I was going to win by 20.
Mac,
Happens to me all the time.
you have been stooling.
There's no way Radcliffe wasn't going to look. I'm sorry, but Radcliffe he's never had a person on bye. He's never had a person injured that he played.
Nope.
Like if he did, then I would be like, all right, he deserves it. He's not going to check anyway.
No, I'm going to check. I want to make sure Mets gets punished.
Nah, I don't know, man. I it look like Miggy's going to lose this week by a good amount of points, and he's got a lot of hurt players. He traded for a hurt player.
I saw a guy in fantasy. He posted his picture, and his caption said, "Never take running backs too early. They get hurt." His first 4 picks were Tyreek Hill, Evans, and who are other wide receivers that are injured?
Neighbors.
And the other big one.
Well, with the exception of Kittle, I don't have any
Can-
injured players anymore on my team.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No, we're talking to Murdoch. Murdoch, talk.
Nope, I can't hear that Yankee fan.
Nope, can't hear you, bro.
Nope.
It flipped now. It's the opposite.
Nope, I can't hear evil.
No, yeah, but he was before he couldn't hear us, but we could all hear him.
Yeah, I
So
know.
he left, and then he comes back, and now it's flip flop.
Yeah, I know. I was watching earlier.
Oh, okay. I can't see the chat, so I have no clue who's in the chat.
I think the Red
Matt
Sox
tells
pulled
me.
Bale a little too early.
What's that?
I think the Red Sox pulled Bale a little too early, but we can pitch all our best arms tonight. Thanks to her Herculean effort from Bale from Crochet last night.
Didn't the Yankees do the same thing last night? They kind of pulled the first pitcher way too early.
They pulled him after 100 through a 6 1/3. I don't know why they did it. But the thing is, he kept getting out of trouble. Like by the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning, the Red Sox kept getting guys on, and he just kept weaseling out of it. And finally, they put some runs across.
I thought they pulled somebody else in, and then they got the runs across.
They did. That's what I'm saying. The Red Sox were knocking on the door for like 3 or 4 straight innings. They just couldn't quite get the run in. And then finally, as soon as they pulled the guy, it's like, okay, open season on this trash ass bullpen.
Yeah, I was like, why? I don't know, but I think every team does that at some point, I guess.
And that shit from Chapman that was awesome.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had to,
All right.
switch it to
What was the
some
damage?
other thing. I don't know, man. I don't know if the speaker that I have down here was connected. I got all the wires here. I got everything like right here. I just started
Murdoch is
switching.
trying to find a way to watch his porn in the background while he's on stream with us. He just doesn't want us to hear it.
Well, I just
Go ahead, Matt.
I just turned off the radio call since now that Murdoch's back.
Thanks
All
for
right.
holding it down there while I tried to fix that.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm gonna have to head out for a little while. My niece is here,
Gotcha.
so
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
I'm jumping off because we're gonna finish celebrating when the Red Sox win.
Oh well, I'll be back before
Even if
that
you win,
happens.
or even if you win today, or you tomorrow, or whatever, don't be a dick.
Oh no!
Full count.
No, me and my dad just be like, yeah, and we're gonna fist bump. Like,
Yeah, you can
I've
fist
learned
bump,
you do
but-
not celebrate until your team actually
Ow.
wins the championship because it doesn't mean anything. I'm one of those people. Just because you got there, it's not worth celebrating. Just getting there, you need to win.
No, I'm just saying. No, we beat the Yankees. You suck. Like, come on. We're both
Dude,
in
we
the
beat you
playoffs.
guys 9 out of the last 10 postseason games. I don't
That's
really
great.
have much to brag about right now. And yes, that's an
I'm
actual
just-
fact.
I'm
Last-
just saying, if
the
you
last
guys win,
postseason games
win
we played,
with
the Red
class.
Sox won 9 of them.
Did you hear what I said?
Nope.
I don't
Even
even
if
want
you
to know what
win,
the hell you're saying.
win with class. If you win, don't be a dick about it. Just congrats, you guys win. Good luck in the future.
Oh, I'm not going to be a dick about it because we haven't won anything.
But
Ooh,
no,
congratulations, you
this
won the wild card
series,
against
John.
the
This
Pilots
series.
property. Ooh, congratulations.
He's saying if you do.
Oh no! Like I don't celebrate winning. I don't celebrate winning unless it's a championship. Because congratulations, you made the playoffs. Yippee fucking freaking do. What did you accomplish? Nothing if you don't win
And
the round.
Jazz pops it up. You son of a bitch.
And at that, I'll see you in a little while, Murdoch. Later, Ratcliffe. Later, Matt.
You want to see
Later,
me celebrate?
Matt.
Watch me celebrate a World Series. That's something.
Well,
Maybe
you
I
can
should let
celebrate a
the
World Series.
maybe I should let the old Billy goat purchase a Billy goat and mail it to him and let it eat his apartment.
Yeah.
then
Billy
you get-
Goat, I'm not Cubs fans, Mets.
I know, but I'm just saying. Imagine the damage that goat will do to your apartment.
I'll snap its neck and make veal out of it.
You mean mutton?
I don't care what it is. I'll still eat it.
Well, I thought a sheep was mutton.
It can also be a goat.
Yeah. Veal is lamb, baby lamb.
Whatever.
Veal's
Veal's
baby
delicious.
cow.
I love veal. It's lamb.
No, it's cow.
It's lamb. Trust me, it's lamb. I've actually killed and hunted my own meat before. I know what I'm killing.
I think it's a baby lamb, Mets.
It is. Because all these freaking vegan hippie assholes will try to show you, oh, look at this cute little lamb. Yeah, veal.
Veal's the meat of
Delicious.
calves, not lambs. So it's cows.
It's a cow, so Mets is right. Doesn't feel right. Yeah, the National Geographic segment. I just thought it was baby lamb, to tell you the truth.
No,
Young
not.
goat is known as cabrito.
And what the hell was I eating? Because I know I killed baby lamb and it was delicious. You slit the throat, let the blood peel, and you strip it. Do it quickly, do it humanely. Mets, have
Just
you ever
like
killed
lamb.
an animal before?
Other than bugs, no.
Mm.
I mean, I've killed lobsters.
So yes, you have. Right between the eyes, down and back.
Down the back. With it
No, that's how you do it. You stab between the eyes to kill the brain, then you slice back to sever the nervous system, killing it and killing everything instantly.
Oh. And then what do you do
I
with
like
a
the
squid and an
shit.
octopus? Cut off the head completely?
I don't know. I've never had squid or octopus. I'm allergic to it. I don't eat that
Really?
stuff. I'm allergic to all shellfish.
Well, I don't think a squid or an octopus has a shell.
They are. I'm allergic to calamari.
Well, it's not a shellfish, though.
It's still squid. I know I'm allergic to it, so I don't touch it.
Shellfish is like shrimp,
Lobster,
crab.
shrimp. Yeah, all the really
That's
freaking
a
good
shellfish.
stuff.
Clams,
All the really freaking good
oysters,
stuff.
mussels.
Yep.
Mollusks.
All
Right,
the
but
good stuff.
squid and octopus is not a shellfish, though, John. Just
I'm allergic to it, so I just lump it in.
That's a separate allergy, then. It just doesn't have a shell. That's all I'm saying. It's like that's what we know.
Wally,
Actually,
stop
they
it.
are. Squid actually are classified as shellfish. They're mollusks.
Well, that's what I said, mollusks.
Wally, stop it.
But I don't know shellfish. They don't have a shell.
My dog is being bad. I don't like it when the general's bad.
Well, their
Good
shell is
shell.
softer. It's not like that of a crustacean, Murdog.
Yeah, I guess I'll take Google's word for it. Strike two to Sedain, Rafaela. This guy's a pain in the ass.
That's pronounced
What a good
Sedano.
center fielder, though.
Well, that's
Guy's a great-
the thing with Rafaela. When he's on, he's incredibly locked in. When
Yeah,
he's on, oh my god,
I mean,
Speed
he's a
limit.
great defender. I have to
Oh,
say, he's
dude.
probably one of the best.
he should win the
defensive
Platinum
players.
Glove this year.
Strike three, 6 strikeout for Rodon. Rafaela might be one of the best center fielders defensively in baseball.
Defensively, he probably is the best. He should win the Platinum Glove this year, if we're
He's
being
great.
honest.
It's like every time I would turn on, some baseball, like he was making a web gem out there. So,
Dude, how far
Landon in the house. What's up, Landon?
He just struck out on a ball that wasn't even a strike.
It looks like a ball, but it hit that box. They've been doing that since last game.
Yeah,
there's a lot of bad calls.
Annoying as hell with some of his calls. He's like,
there's a lot of bad calls, John, on both sides yesterday.
No, I'm talking about how long it took him. Like the ball would get there.
Yeah, they mentioned that too.
It was like, dude, you're taking forever. Just call the freaking pitch.
They mentioned that yesterday too, that he has a delayed call. But these umpires have been bad on the outside corner.
Yeah, they have been.
Way upstairs. 2-1. Landon wants to know, hey Mets, how's letting the Marlins kick you out of the playoffs? I guess, how do you feel?
Go F yourself.
Go bugger yourself.
Yeah, Mets, how's vacation treating you? You think Juan Soto's regretting signing that contract yet? Of course he is. Something tells me Juan Soto wants out of Queens to either go back to the Bronx or go to Boston, where his all-time favorite player used to play.
Say something like that again, I'll give you a stink face.
You ever put your ass in my face, you're going to leave castrated.
Jesus, guys. The violence. No, nobody's tired, Landon. It's just, two teams going at it.
All right, could eat your liver with fava beans and a Chianti, John.
Okay, Lefter.
Wow, Mets. You're going all Hannibal. Yassine says, Yassine with the trivia. Yassine, you said earlier, though. You said about Judge could have got somebody going to second. Judge has an elbow injury. That's why he was out for a couple weeks. Everybody knows he can't. He had a cannon. Everybody knows he can't throw right now. But you got to have him out there. So he just has to get the ball back in. I have no corners, no edges, no end. I keep going round and round. What am I? A circle?
How do all these squares make a circle?
Landon gives Mets the big middle finger.
Suck my stick, Landon.
Whoa. There's a bloop down the right field line. Judge gets there in foul territory for the third out and sits on the fence.
Dude, you guys are way ahead of me. Rodon is still throwing the ball right. Hasn't even pitched the pitch yet.
Wow, that's crazy. How am I?
I'm watching it on ESPN.
Me too. Me too.
Well,
Circle is the right answer. That's because Murdoch's the Riddle King. Hell yeah. Landon says, you suck mine, boy.
The phone. Poor white trash. Agent Starling.
Yassine says, I lurk where graves lie quiet. Under moonlight pale and cool. I feast on fear and shadowed flesh. What am I?
Maggots.
Worms.
Those are two good answers. Has to do with what's in a graveyard. So it's not worms. Landon says Mets are always bad. The Marlins should have won the division instead of the Phillies. That's insane.
The Marlins never won the division. Landon, okay.
They never won it, even in '97.
They were a wild card both times to win the World Series.
They've never won the division before.
But they have two titles.
Yes.
Both times as wild cards, yes.
Here's the funny thing. Before 2020, that was the only two times they ever made the playoffs. That's how pathetically bad they are as an organization.
Because they keep blowing it up every year because their ownership's a bunch of cheapskates.
I'm going to murder you this week.
They win titles and then they dismantled the team twice, 97 and 03.
Depends on what the Eagles do, and then maybe I might be safe.
Besides,
you still, You still don't have a place kicker. At least I get Jaden back.
There you go. See, Mets, all the guys I gave you are killing it for you. And everyone complained about the trade. And I said I gave him 3 good players. They're all your high scorers every week.
Yeah, but I gave Debo over to DJ, and I need him back.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have made that deal. I wouldn't have made that trade if I were you.
No, Mets got fleeced.
Well, Mets wanted the deal. I wouldn't have done it because I don't want to get involved. Like, you guys make your trades as long as it's not like ridiculous. I'm not going to get involved. Volpe loops one to center. It's going to be caught by Rafaela. Charges all the way in.
And the only reason I took Justice Hill was because I needed a second running back with Tracy still out of commission.
I'll tell you what, I like both of my running backs this week. I like Scadaboo versus New Orleans, and I like Derrick Henry versus Houston.
That's a good matchup. 2 good matchups.
Yeah, my question is,
thinking, like, do I want it? But I was thinking, like, oh, Pacheco's playing the
Jaguars.
Pacheco's playing the Jags, but it's like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna stick with what I got. The Jags defense has been coming to play this year so far.
My question is Dan Campbell going to pull his head out of his ass and let Montgomery cook? Because he didn't let him last.
What the hell are you talking about? Montgomery's not their main back, dude.
Yeah, but then he puts up 33 points. You know, it's like you never know. It's a committee, but they both get touches. But the good thing about Montgomery is that he gets a lot of red goal line stuff.
Yeah, well, he didn't get anything last time out.
It's going to be hit or miss with him. I told you that. I told you it's going to be hit or miss with Montgomery. It's just what it's going to be. He doesn't get all the touches. He gets like 40% of them. But where it helps is that he can get them at the goal line to get 6 points, get in the end zone. But it's not a guarantee with him. He's not the primary guy. You know, it's just not going to happen. He had a big year last year because he got more share of the snaps. This year, he's not going to get that.
I'm surprised someone didn't pick up Jason Myers as a kicker, considering the guy's pretty decent. So now he's my kicker for the week, and then I'm going to drop him so I can go right back to my boy Boswell.
DJ says, just got home from a security meeting at the stadium. We're about to sit down, call in later. Go Yankees. Hi, Murdog, Mets, and John. You're muted wave. What does that mean? I hear you. You guys hear me though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Did we ever answer the question from Yassine?
Which one?
The graveyard?
No. You said maggots. He said it's not worms, so you also said maggots. He didn't answer whether it was maggots or not.
Yeah, Mets, right now I'm favored to kick your teeth in.
Don't go by that.
Oh, no, I mean, I just like my matchups.
Now I can't get Montgomery back after I dropped him until tomorrow, unless Murdoch refurbishes the waiver now.
That sounds like a you problem, kiddo.
No, waivers are waivers.
Well, I need you to.
You need me to what?
I need you to at least approve it.
Approve what?
I need it to be December so I can take Ash to the zoo. But we can't always get what we want now, can we?
I just dropped Montgomery and now I got him back. And I just put in a petition to get him back.
You drop Montgomery?
Yes.
You
so
dummy.
I can go pick him up?
No, I just put in a waiver to get him back.
Yeah, but I have a waiver priority over you.
I used my waiver on Jordan Love, so I know I'm probably like 7th right now because someone had to have jumped ahead of me since then.
Mets. What do I say?
Teach him a lesson.
No, I don't want to do that. God bless you.
Thank you. You guys got all your rooms at the dinger again,
I might
right?
be able to just put him on your roster. But why'd you drop him?
Because I'm sick of Campbell basically ignoring him.
He's not the number 1 running back there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Jahmyr Gibbs to get injured, so he will be.
Right.
Dude,
if Jahmyr Gibbs gets injured,
okay?
You're fine.
Scadaboo was a 1 in a million thing for that to work out for me, and the kid didn't play as well as he is so far.
Grisham, close call.
Yeah, Mets, I'll tell you what. I'll give you Scadaboo.
For what little I've got left, If you give him to me for Diggs, fine.
I don't need wide receiver.
Well, the only running back I've got is Hill.
Let's see what you got.
All 4 to Grisham. 2 out, Walker.
Jay Daniels, no. Dobbins, no. Sutton.
No.
No, I don't need wide receiver.
Here's Karen Judge. 2 outs. Runner on first base. Crowd's on their feet. They want something big from Judge here.
Why? The guy's not a postseason performer. What's he going to do? Hit a ground ball to second?
He's got 3 hits in the first 2 games already.
I know
So
he does, but they're all singles, right?
All right, man. He's doing his part. What you guys expect the guy to hit like 13 home runs a postseason? Like at least he's getting hits.
I expect the dangerous stuff to do more than get a single.
He's hitting the ball hard all the time. So whatever, man. Like you want the guy to. Everybody expects so much.
I mean, I don't expect anything out of Aaron Judge. I just expect failure.
Okay.
Just when it comes to the postseason. Regular season, different story. Unless he's playing the Red Sox, then in which case I expect nothing, and I'm still let down.
Fouls too many balls off. Gets himself in bad count.
He's already down 0-2?
Yeah.
I got to be just swung at the first. What the hell is that kid doing? Looking like a goon. Put his tongue out going, eh.
Then answer me this, John. Who would you be willing to give Scabu for?
Nobody on your team. Sorry. You don't have anything I'm interested in.
You're a piece of shit, you know that?
No, I'm not. It's not my fault you don't know how to draft.
Another ball in the dirt. Count goes to 2-2. Grisham's going to take off the second base and get there.
Dude, he just threw the first freaking ball in the dirt on my screen.
Well, it's 2-2 now. Wild pitch. Still almost had a shot to get him. Well, maybe fast forward it. Maybe you're behind on your own.
Did. I
So
clicked
if you're
live,
live
and now
on
it's
your
going to
screen.
now it's going to the ball in the dirt on the second pitch. Or on the fourth pitch.
All right, Judge can come through with a hit.
Well, you want to know why I don't do these fantasy football BS anymore? It's because I suck at drafting, all right?
Yes, we know that. Yassine, is it the Grim Reaper or Death?
Is it the Flying Spaghetti Monster?
Is there any fucking game I'll have a shot at?
Language.
Yeah,
Don't
language, man.
care.
Murdoch does. It's his show, so respect him.
Yes. Judge drills one to right, and it's gonna. Oh, he drops the ball. Grisham's gonna score.
Come again?
Grisham's gonna score. Yankees take the lead. A line drive to left field by Judge. Duran comes running in, tries to dive for it, and it bounces off his glove. Yankees
Oh,
are
I
gonna
thought
take.
you dropped it. Like you just dropped it.
He should have caught it, John. He should have caught it.
Well, here it is. How do you score on that?
Because it was 2 outs. It was 2 outs, John. That's why.
Oh,
Jalen
right.
Duran.
Dude, I'm looking at the
Okay.
ESPN app. It said no outs. I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on here?
All right, so it looks like my keyboard is acting up again.
Dude, Duran, man, come on. You're
Yeah,
letting
you
these
gotta
guys in
make
with nothing. Disgusting.
You got to make that play. Period.
It hit off the bottom of his glove. That's disgusting.
That's because he tried to like slide dive for it. And
I know.
off
I'm
the
watching
slide
it.
dive.
Yeah, no, yeah. You know what? That's not an RBI. That's an error.
Well,
They
we'll
have
see
you
what
on
the officials.
They give him a
That's
single on that? That's not a single.
Home
an
field
error.
cooking, bro. Home field.
That is an error. That is not a hit. That's an error.
I tend to agree with you. All right, so my keyboard is not working.
I don't know the answer to Yassine's question because I don't remember what it is.
Well, I said the Grim Reaper. He says it's an evil spirit or phantom, a ghoul, a ghost, a ghoul. Rob
Ghouls
Rage.
feed on dead bodies.
That's right. I said a ghoul. Feed on dead bodies.
Ghouls are like scavengers.
Let's see if it's a ghoul. Ghoul is the right answer.
You ever go to Roger Williams Zoo?
Even
What Roger Williams Zoo at all?
That's a name I haven't heard.
Never even heard of it.
It's in Rhode Island. I guess they have like some amazing Christmas light show there.
Well, I can't. So the Red Sox are going to the bullpen. I can't tell who's going there.
Steven Matz.
Steven Matz.
Mets.
What?
I said Mets, not Mets.
And that's a strike, but the umpire calls it a ball to Cody Bellinger.
I put in a couple of different waiver reports. Can you approve either one of them, Murdog?
What's that?
Put in a couple of different waivers. Can you approve either one of them?
Well, it's not approving him. You put a waiver in, it happens tomorrow. Either you get them or you don't. You're definitely running with your emotions with this team. Like, you're making irrational decisions.
That's why I'm hoping he does get it back so he learns from this.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Like when Peter fell down the stairs on Family Guy, I'm not going to call the police because I'm not going to call an ambulance because if I do, you won't learn anything.
Yeah, I mean, you're frustrated with a guy, you know, for the wrong reasons, and you're dropping him. That's on you. You know, you can't be dropping him because you should know that he's not the number one.
Did he walk him on 4 straight?
No.
Because I'm looking at 3-0 right now.
It's 3-2. Fourth pitch was a strike. Cody check swings, called strike 2. Weak strong ball. Bregman fires, gets him. So the Red Sox escape. Let's see if there's a spot here. Nope, everything's occupied.
Screw it. I'm just gonna put Diggs in over Smith. To hell with the optimization method.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
That optimization option bullshit has been screwing me over.
I told you don't go based on that. I told you this. Let's see.
At least I get Jalen back this week. Right?
We'll see. I don't know what the report is.
Well, the questionable and O tag are off him. Which means I finally get to use his ass again.
Yeah, he doesn't have your injury tag.
And one more week, and I can put Kittle back in if I so wish. Not that he's been of much use.
Well, he's been hurt. Let me see. I'm trying to do this.
But I really need
Trevor Story.
Rat Ball to shut and be really gypped this week.
I should be able to do this.
Means I need the Chiefs defense to bowl over Lawrence and kill him.
Story hits one deep. That's gone. Tie game.
He's got all 3 sock runs tonight. I'm a storm in a teacup, a maze with no walls. I make 2 choices. I feel like 1,000. When you finally find me, you wish you hadn't. You often wish you hadn't. What am I?
All right, Mets.
What?
Okay, I put David Montgomery back on your roster.
Thanks.
You got to be careful with that stuff, though. You can't just, if you do that, I can't just keep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you drop somebody and it wasn't an accident, you did it like Red did that. Red made a mistake, and I helped. I put a guy back on his team, but that was like an error, an understandable error, like a mistake with the trying to put somebody on the bench, whatever, and he dropped him on accident, just trying to swap him out of the lineup. That's understandable, but if you're going to drop Montgomery,
I mean, Smith has been doing, and as far as replacing Smith with Diggs, only one reason. Smith has been doing 2 things for me. Jack and you know what.
Yeah, but these are decisions you're going to have to make week to week. I mean, if I would have put George Pickens in, I would have won last week, even with all the injuries that happened for me.
Yeah,
and not getting a single point.
Yeah, if I had put Diggs in last week, I would have won.
Right, but that's how the game goes. You got to make the right decisions. You never know who's going to do what. You just got to use your best judgment, and sometimes it doesn't work out. So, like I'm saying, I took the loss too last week for not playing a guy. I said I'm going to play Pickens this week. I'll have a big week, and I changed my mind at the last second, and it cost me. That's how it goes.
I know, and Judy and Smith have been doing nothing for me, so they deserve spots on the bench.
Sure, if you're not confident in them, by all means, put them on the bench.
I mean, sure, Smith has a touchdown, but has Hurts been throwing him all that much this year? No, it's either been the Goddard, Brown, Barkley, whoever their
those
backup.
Those are things you got to take into account, though. You got to take into account their usage, not based on last year. What are they doing this year? Are they getting balls thrown to them? Are they getting good touchdowns? Like, all that matters. No outs here. Runner on first. Tie game.
It's Romy Gonzalez up. The only reason I'm putting Diggs in is because he's up against Buffalo.
Yeah, but like I said, these are choices. These are choices you got to make.
And my other fantasy league, I'm gonna have to drop Allen.
What, Allen?
Braylon.
Oh, is he out for the year, or is he?
Don't know the length, but I can't use him due to the injury. Also having to drop Tyrone Tracy, drop Cedric Tillman.
Gonzalez lifts one up. Jazz Chisholm's going to call for it at second base for the first out of the sixth.
And yes, this was the one I drafted 2 kickers and 3 defenses. Don't ask.
Well, you could always remove them.
I'm doing that now.
Ground ball to third. McMahon on to second for the first out, and they turn 2. So Rodon gets Narvaez to ground to double play. Yankees get out of the 6th inning, but not before Trip Story ties the game up.
Allen is listed as doubtful against Dallas.
Okay. So then just make sure he's not. Okay. So just because he's not playing the game, that doesn't mean you have to drop him. Just take him out of your starting lineup if he's starting.
I did.
That's it. Just because if someone's going to miss a week or 2, that doesn't mean you have to drop them.
Your running backs. Let's see who's left in the pool. Bishal Tootin, no. Johnson's off. He's off the team. Brian Johnson Jr., I don't know. Allgaier's off, so he's out of the question. I got rid of Jane Blue because I got him injured, so he's not coming back. Guess I'll have to go with Robinson. And now to fill in the needless bench spots. Hill's out for the year. What's the injury to Jaden Reed, even though it's a bye week for the Packers?
I think it's I think he's hurt. I don't know.
Let me see. Broken collarbone broken collarbone. So basically his shoulder's banged up.
Yeah, he's out for a while.
Oof. Probably going to miss the bulk of the season. Not worth getting him. At best, he'll be back. Home run?
No. Wow, Jesus, look at that.
I mean,
no, that ball was a foot inside. They called it a strike.
And again, this is a guy I know pretty well from his time with the Mets. It was just his elbow issues really screwed him over, and then they shipped him out to St. Louis. I don't know where he went after that, and now here he is in Boston. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me see. Where'd he go after St. Louis? I think it was Texas.
Oh, strike 3. Ben Rice. Was that strike 2? 2-2 count to Ben Rice. Drops a curveball right in there.
Nope. He spent up until this year. He spent basically the last 6 years. 5. Oh, he was in Toronto briefly in 21. And here was
ground
the trade.
Ball, third baseman Bregman. I don't think Bregman's going to be able to get him. That's an infield single to lead off the 6th here for Ben Rice as the infield was shifting. So Bregman was playing basically shortstop. So a little cue off the end of the bat to the third base, which would have been a routine ground ball. But since Bregman wasn't there, Ben Rice is going to lead off this 6th inning with a single.
And you know what the Mets got back in return for getting rid of Matz in 2021?
I have no idea.
Sean Reed Foley Yency Diaz and Josh Winkowski. Basically, with the 2 bullpen arms they would get rid of by the end of that year, and Reed Foley, a guy who would be in and out of the organization over the next 4 years after that.
You were swirl machine, because otherwise I have no idea. John Carl Stanton takes ball 1 upstairs, so count goes 1-1.
And if Radcliffe, you're listening, this is for a different fantasy league I'm doing.
Way
You know,
upstairs ball too.
ESPN, I'm trying to find some bench pieces.
There's a strike.
I will say this. The injury to Tyreek Hill, that thing was effing nasty.
It was. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it is. Stanton rips one to left field, but right at Duran for the first out.
Almost reminiscent of the Nick Chubb injury from a couple of years ago.
It looked bad. Now look, I lost Hill and Neighbors in the same week.
But which was worse, the Hill injury or the Chubb injury 2 years ago?
Chubb. Tyreek's looked worse. It was just dislocated. I don't think he broke bones or nothing like that. He just dislocated the bones.
Still looked nasty,
though. Strike 1.
Still looked nasty, though.
It did. It did. I thought it was a lot worse than it was. Inside, count goes 1-1. You've seen, I don't have the guess. He's asking me.
Nope. And then the Cardinals shipped Matz out to the Sox for Blaze Jordan at the deadline.
Swing and miss, strike 2.
So, yeah, that's who the Red Sox got rid of and sent to St. Louis to get Matz, a utility first baseman.
In the dirt, 2-2.
Curveball. Just missed 3-2. Tracy's out of the question.
I didn't just miss. I just missed it.
Can't get. Let's see what Franklin's stats are. It'll have to do. I mean, this fantasy team is a little too top heavy with Broncos, but whatever. At least now I can get Bryce out of there and put Jane back under center.
Strike 3. Jazz strikes out again.
How am I not effing surprised by that? 2 down.
All this guy does is strike out and make bonehead plays. So we're in Boston Wells.
Might as well move the Chiefs defense in for the Broncos one. Might not be much, but I gotta do something. Especially since I don't expect the Broncos to do much against the Eagles on Sunday. Know what I mean?
No, I didn't hear you watching this.
I was trying to decide which defense to put in on the other league, Chiefs or Broncos, and I don't expect the Broncos to do much this Sunday against the Eagles defensively.
Base hit by Austin Wells. It's going to be first and second with 2 outs. It's going to get us back to the top of the lineup. I'm sorry. Volpe up, number 8 hitter, not to the top of the line. Volpe's up in a big spot here. A single will give the Yankees back the lead.
One last tight end.
Uncertainty about what is happening, intended or required is the hit. And Steven Matz is going to get pulled.
Chigalquano. Okonkwo. Is it Okonkwo or Onkwo, the Titan tight end?
Chigo Conquo.
I was wondering how to pronounce that one. Dio's been useless.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do something here. Hold on a second.
I guess I could do Tommy Tremble.
Doesn't work either. Zach
Sound
Kelly
went
gonna
out
come in.
again.
You can't hear me?
No, I was asking if the sound went out again.
No. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Confusion is the
No, I'm trying to get
answer.
my keyboard.
Oh, your keyboard.
Keyboard's not working. So
Maybe you need a new one. I don't know.
I guess.
In the
Confusion.
dirt, 1-0. Zach Kelly is on the mound now for the Red Sox.
Yep. 4.58 ERA. First pitch in the dirt. We need to come up big here, bro. Let's go, Volpe.
Let's see what he can do against a 30-year-old from Newberry, South Carolina. This is his 4th year as a Red Sox. He spent his entire career in the bullpen for Boston. Sweeper and a cutter, both miss. 1 in, 1 out, 3-0.
Ooh, just misses up and out. Sorry. Outside fastball.
Volpe takes a cutter over the plate, 3-1. Stupid Fox.
91 mile an hour cutter.
Same pitch, a little higher, and he still just stares at it. Full count.
He's looking to work the walk to load the bases. But now it's 3-2. The runners are going to be going on the pitch. You got it. You got to protect the plate here.
Yeah, swing, you SOB.
You can't go down looking like Austin Wells last night.
Or Grisham tipping it into the glove. Swings at a sinker and he misses it.
I didn't see that yet. You're early on me.
Low inside sinker.
Is it ball 4 that he swings at?
No, it's in the zone.
No. 97 mile an hour sinker. Swing and a miss. That was a good pitch. Red Sox going to have Eaton, Duran, and Rafaela.
Ay, 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 ay.
You know, oddly enough, the Yankees only have 2 strikeouts tonight. They have 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. The Yankees usually strike out a lot. Yassine says, I'm small in the roster, but big in the dare. I turn pain into power and stare down despair. Who fits this riddle's glare?
This what, Slugger? This riddle's glare. Batman? Nice candy. It's a wrestler that's the hint. The Undertaker. No, wait, no, it's not it.
What are you, Rey Mysterio?
Nah, he's not a power guy. He's a speed kid and speed fellow.
Well, who else is tiny?
Hornswoggle.
No, he's not on the roster.
But he's a midget. Dirty Dom. Is it Dominic? Roxanne?
AJ Lee. Well, one to Eaton.
It's a male.
Two and 0, just wasting pitches. Come on, dude. You can't be 3-0 against the number 6 hitter, bro. Like, come on.
Walked him.
What are you doing, dude? Darby Allin. It's got to be Darby Allin.
I thought you didn't care for AEW.
I don't. Darby Allin is the right answer. Wow. So they just called that ball one and that hit the strike zone. So bad call by the umpires. As
This is
usual.
why ABS is coming into play next year, so they can tell you
6 balls in a row. That almost hits them.
these umps to F off.
What is going on with this guy?
Hmm.
The bottom of the damn lineup. That ball gets past Austin Wells. So the count goes 3-0. Wild pitch. Austin Wells can't get it on the inside. Almost hits him again.
Is Bridge
Rodon
built?
has lost the strike zone.
Did Bruce Bochy
Oh,
just
wow,
announce
Mitch.
his retirement?
Well, he got fired in Texas.
Oh, I thought he announced his retirement.
He might have.
After all that,
And now that hits him. What the hell? You got to pull Rodon. He's just thrown four pitches in a row for ball. I mean, 8 in a row that are balls. And he's just let the 6 and 7 hitter on base. So his first and second, nobody out. Rodon, like, he's just lost it right now. At 91 pitches, he can't find the strike zone. I wouldn't be surprised if Boston lays down a bunt. They're bringing Fernando Cruz.
And I think that's gratitude for you. You lead the Texas Rangers out of the gutter and get them all the way to the title in 23. And this is how you get repaid? The boot?
Miggy in the house says, fire Boone, fire Aaron Clay. Everybody's getting fired all around.
I'm gonna post a little something from the old TNA days in the chat.
Was that Eric Young?
Yeah. Back when Team Canada disbanded, he started getting paranoid, thinking he was going to get fired. So he got the fans to rally behind with the whole "Don't fire Eric" chant. Don't fire Eric.
All right, so the Yankees are putting themselves in a bad spot here. Raphael is up. I would not be surprised if they lay down a bunt. You might have to have the infield in. Fernando Cruz comes in with a 3.56 ERA. How much you want to bet they try to lay down a bunt, Mets?
Not gambling that much.
And he squares the bunt. Foul, and he fouls it away. Strike one. That's what you need here. You need to get this out with no advancement, set up for a better double play. Squares again. He bunts it, but he pops it up to the pitcher. Yankees look to get a double play, but they can't. So they will take the first out.
Moving.
No, they were moving, but they got back. There was no sense in throwing the ball. You don't need to throw it into center field. All right. I'm just going to bring up Sogard. Sogard's been a problem this series so far. Be big to get out of this inning. Nick Sogard, I wonder if he's related to Eric Sogard, former Oakland A. Sogard lifts one to left field. Cody Bellinger is camped under it. He's going to fire to third base for the second out. Well, he doesn't fire. He just lofts it back in there. No one's attempting to tag. 2 out. Quickly 2 out on 4 pitches here. So that's going to bring up Rob Restline. Nope. Yoshida is going to pinch it. But Masataka Yoshida, who had the big RBI single in last night's game.
Try to figure this one out, Murdog.
Imprisoned and affixed to the form of a man, when you say gone, gone, the form of man, and will rise when my name is said. Who am I?
No, Yassine.
Are you a soul?
No. I'll give you a hint. It's from comics.
No, I wouldn't know. Never read a comic.
Good grief.
Good grief. I wasn't a comic book guy.
No, Yassine, it's not your soul.
Want to know count to Yoshida?
Superman. You have to go darker. And it's not Batman.
Ooh, way up and away about 2. Are you Constantine?
Close, but no.
Mephisto?
Nope. Not the Joker, Yassine.
Spectre?
No.
Upstairs, ball 3.
Not Magneto.
The Shadow knows.
No, Miguel's not the Shadow.
Are you Joe Hendry?
No.
There's a strike. Well, you said, I will rise when you say my name, or my name is said.
It's not
Penguin?
the Penguin. Do you guys give up?
I'm not I mean, I know superheroes, or in villains, I just don't know.
No, Miguel, it's not the Hamburger Johnson.
It's definitely Hamburger Johnson.
It's not.
Upstairs, fouled away.
Not Jason Voorhees.
Is this a DC or MCU guy?
DC.
Sandman?
Nope.
Three-two pitch. Ground ball. Jazz knocks it down, tries to get out of first, can't. Yoshida's safe at first. They can't score on the play. So it's an infield single to Jazz Chisholm because Jazz couldn't make a strong throw.
And it's not Lex Luthor. It's not Lex Luthor. Yes, you spelled Luthor wrong. Luthor is spelled with an O. You guys stumped?
It's imprisoned and affixed to the form of a man. When you say gone, what does that mean? When you say gone?
I might as well answer it. You ever heard of a character named the demon Etrigan?
Erdogan, yeah.
It's pronounced Etrigan.
Okay. Yes, I've heard.
Basically, the poem that gets him loose from his human vessel, Jason Blood, it goes like this. Change, O form of man. And most anime shows leave this next line out. Free the prince forever damned. Release the might from fleshy mire. Boil the blood in hearth of fire. Gone, the form of man. Rise the demon Etrigan.
Okay. Here's Trevor Story's up, who's got all 3 RBIs for the Red Sox.
Because basically, it's the half-demon brother of Merlin affixed to a 500-year-old Amelodian knight.
Ball 1 outside.
Cursed in the servitude.
Oof, 95 right down the middle, fouled away. Boy, was that a pitch to hit. Can't lose them. Ball in the dirt. Jesus Christ. 2-1. You can't be giving him. You can't be walking this guy with the bases loaded. Can't be throwing pitches in the dirt. You pass ball, they take the lead. Like, what are you doing, bro?
I think they got the out. Deep center field shot, but caught.
Yeah, Story lifts one deep to center field. Grisham's back right at the warning track, makes the catch. Thank God. Yankees escape an inning. Jesus, Cruz is going crazy.
He's all over the place.
I've never seen. Well, he got 3 outs with first and second, nobody out. He got the 3 outs, and he's going crazy in celebration. Ay. So we're gonna go to the 7th inning stretch. Mets. That's because geez, I know. Geez, like whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, he went. I think he just shot his load there because he's all pumped up. Let's do it. Let's go with your Grammy Award-winning rendition of "God Bless the USA" here.
All right.
Let's take a 2.5 minute break. Oh man, bathroom break for me. Everybody, let's get patriotic and hopefully this brings some luck to the Yankees, scoring some runs here in the last few innings. Mets 2-1-2-8's rendition of "God Bless the USA." Hands over your heart. Hit it.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Tom Thibodeau, you are pissing me off right now. Wrong button.
Yeah, but thank God, because the curse is not removed. So I always try to cut it off.
Garrett Whitlock
Right.
now coming on for the Sox.
Mickey gets patriotic here. Hearts, America. God bless the USA is right. All right,
Yesterday,
Ryan
Remain
McMahon.
in the DH for the Red Sox. McMahon leads off. Then it'll be Grisham, who hasn't gotten a hit in this whole wild card round. And then Judge.
Garrett Whitlock's former Yankee farmhand. Gonna be facing Ryan McMahon. I guess they don't want to pinch hit for like Caballero. All right, here's the first pitch inside. Ball one.
Pretty cool, Stan. Do you know what it's like to be shot, blown up, stabbed, decapitated, blown up, run over? It effing hurts, Kyle. I mean, Stan, it's not cool.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Big swing. Come on, McMahon. Swing, foul ball. Jesus. McMahon. Swing and a miss, strike three. What a waste. This guy is such a bad hitter. It's going to bring up Trent Grisham. Aaron Judge is on deck. Ball one outside. There's a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Yankees fell off a lot of balls, man. And there's another foul ball. Yeah, it's foul.
Do you know what it's like, Stan, to be Kyle? Do you know what it's like to be shot, to be stabbed, decapitated, burned, blown up?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm sure it's from South Park, though.
Yeah,
Grisham drills one deep down the line. Foul.
The Coon trilogy.
From South Park?
Yeah, basically where Kenny tells the group what his superpower is, that he can't die, where he basically expresses his regret that he can't die, and basically gets mad at everyone thinking that it's cool that he can't die, but think of it from his view. You
That
think it's
ball
fun
fair
to
down the line. Trent Grisham, is he going for two? Grisham slides in head first with a double down the line. Let's go. Let's see if they walk Judge now.
Does you think it's cool that he gets blown up, shot, stabbed, burned, decapitated, run over?
That's painful. It's a painful existence to be Kenny.
And then constantly come back the next day?
Here's Aaron Judge. Oh, swings at the first pitch, foul ball. Come on, Judge. Let's go. Gotta bring his ass in. Judge is currently 4 for 7 in the first two games here. Swinging at a ball low. 86 mile an hour slider, way low. Come on, dude. He's way too antsy up there, man. Way too antsy. '97 on the black. Strike three. Judge takes it looking. Jesus, Judge.
You could have swung at that, you son of a bitch.
Come on, you got to protect the plate.
At least there's no ghost runners in playoff extra innings.
There's not?
As far as I know, no.
That's good.
Because if you remember my game
Cody
called
Bellinger. We need a hero. Swing and a miss. Low in the strike zone. Well, it wasn't in the strike zone. It was about 6, 7 inches too low.
Call of game 1 of last year's World Series, there wasn't a ghost runner when either side was up.
He says Judge falls like an origami in the playoffs. Well, now he's 4 for 8 in the two games, so he does have 4 hits so far. But this is a big spot. You know, you got to come up big in the big spots. Bell just swings at another ball. He keeps getting these guys on these sinkers that sliders and sinkers that drop out of the zone. Yeah. The first and third pitches of this at bat have been same spot right over the middle, but 6 inches below the strike zone, and these guys keep swinging at it. Bellinger did it twice. Judge swung at it once.
Bellinger hits this one, but it looks like it's going to be a pop-up.
Just gets under it. That's going to end the inning. So a double by Grisham as he gets stranded there. No runs,
so
1 hit.
Pop-up?
Yeah, a weak fly ball to right field. Judge, you can't take that pitch, bro. You can't take that pitch. 97 on the outer half. It was a strike. This is the problem with all or nothings. Devin Williams is going to come on to face Fernando Cruz. Let's hope he doesn't walk everybody. He's going to have to deal with Bregman, Gonzalez, and Narvaez.
Ferguson should do well against the Jet defense, right?
Yes.
Since they don't cover tight ends.
They don't cover tight ends. Yes, Devin Williams is coming on to replace Cruz. They're at a point, Miggy, that they got to pitch who they got, you know? So that's really it. They don't really have a choice.
I don't know why
Mark Ryder Jr.
But the question is,
I mean, Yarbrough's there. What?
My question is, will Dak even bother constantly throwing to Fergie?
It'll be Pickens and Ferguson.
He says he's like 4 pitches behind.
That's crazy. So was Ratcliffe.
He'll face Bregman, who's walked once.
0 for 2 with a walk for Bregman, but very, very dangerous.
You think the Astros are going to need a rebuild soon?
Well, considering that they missed the playoffs by like 1 game, and they didn't have Yordan Alvarez for a while, so you got to figure if he was there, you should think the Astros would have been in the playoffs if he was there for most of the season. It depends. If they add players, no, they don't need a rebuild. They were healthy though. If they were healthy, they would have made it. Definitely over Detroit, because Detroit folded. So
same thing with the Mets. They would have been, if they had chosen to not burn their bullpen out, they would have made it over the Reds.
Dak will check down to his tight end with Lambert and Pickens. Don't forget about
Lamb's
Pickens.
only out
Pickens
Lamb's only out for like what? 1 more week?
I don't know.
Or is
Strike
it 3
one.
more?
So the count goes to 1-1.
Maybe it's 3 more weeks. Imagine if Barkley gets injured next Thursday.
Don't even put that in the atmosphere.
I mean, think about it. He's facing the Giants. We all know how bad the MetLife turf is. Because not only did Neighbors get hurt last Sunday, so did Joe Alt.
Turf Monster got him? Both.
Probably the same
Come on,
injury.
Devin. What are you doing? Way outside. You can't be this wild, man. You can't.
All 3.
It's like he doesn't know where the hell the ball's going when he throws it. It's like he just throws it like, whatever happens, happens. To be a foot out of the strike zone is absurd. Gets a gift. That was ball 4. He got a gift on that changeup that swung outside. That was a gift. Count goes full.
Next pitch is fouled off. He's just going to spam the changeup since that's the only one that's been getting him strike calls.
Maybe. I mean, he's got it fouled away again. He's got a lot of movement on his pitches, but you got to control that, man. You can't be putting guys on with the walks. You can't. It's the 8th inning, postseason, elimination game, dude. Like, you can't do this. Can't come in just trying to, like, hope for the best of, like, get him to swing at bad pitches. Line drive, that's going to – oh, God, Cody Bellinger, you got to die for that, bro. Single to left field. God, if he would have just took the angle on that and slid, he could have caught that.
And it's Nathaniel Lowe coming in the pinch hit for Romy Gonzalez.
Cody Bellinger could have caught that. I don't know why he didn't catch that. So Nathaniel Lowe pinch hitting for Romy Gonzalez. Way upstairs for ball one. There's a strike. Double play would be real nice here. There's a 95-mile fastball, fouled away, strike two. Way up in the zone, 96, way up.
2-2.
2-2. Ground ball, Williams back. He fields it cleanly, throws to Volpe for one. Gets the double play in time. Lowe doesn't run very well. Yankees turn two. It was a bad throw by Devin Williams. Volpe had to jump to catch it, but landed on the bag and was still able to turn and fire with a nice little hip rotation, swivel, I should say. And but he almost airmailed it into center field. Luckily, Volpe was nimble enough to jump and catch it and land on the bag and still turn around the fire. Terrible throw by Williams. But really good adjustment by Volpe on that play. So that erases the leadoff single. And ball one to Narvaez. That ball was just missed. Just missed.
At least it's Omar Narvaez was bad for the Mets, but Carlos Narvaez for the. Are they related, Omar and Carlos, or no?
Probably, since they're both catchers too. Kind of like the Molinas, just catchers in the family.
And this is a Yankee holdover. Got shipped out last year.
Yeah. You could argue that he would have been better than Wells. Ball fouled away, strike one.
Probably was cut after last year, mostly for budget reasons.
Count goes to 1-2. It was a foul ball. Let's go. It's in the dirt, ball two. Devin's getting cute. Don't be getting cute, Devin.
Matt Harvey and John Franco are in game 2 tonight.
What are you talking about?
Met alums. Matt Harvey and John Franco are in the seats behind the plate.
Oh, at the Yankee. Oh, because he was a Yankee fan.
Oh.
Matt Harvey.
What about Franco?
John Franco? Or Matt Franco? Or John Franco?
John.
Oh, wow. Well, he's just because he's in New Yorker. Strike three got him. Narvaez throws the bat into the stands. Swing and a miss. Devin Williams gets out of the inning after a leadoff single. Big double play. Every time the Yankees get out of an inning, I feel like they escaped. But the Yankees are going to have Ben Rice, Stanton, and Chisholm, followed by Wells, Volpe, McMahon, then back to the top. You got to think that if Stanton gets on, there'll be a pinch runner. probably. Maybe a Jason Dominguez.
Could someone explain to me how Spider-Man got added to Magic the Gathering recently?
That's your area of expertise, not us.
I don't play MTG.
I don't know anything about it. So this game has got me so nervous, bro. Come on. New York needs the Yankees right now. The way the Jets and Giants are playing.
And the way the Mets screwed the pooch, and we don't know how the Knicks, Rangers, and Islanders are going to do.
Well, I don't know about how bad. I don't think the Islanders are going to be bad. For some reason, I don't think so.
Here's the problem with the Islanders the last few years. Anytime they get a lead or it goes overtime, they constantly take their skate off the throat.
Yeah, well, one thing I've noticed for the Islanders about at least the last 10 years was we give up goals in the last minute or two of a period all the damn time. We'll have a 1-goal lead or be tied, and we give up a goal at the very end of a period. We give up shorthanded goals. We don't score on the power play. It's just how it's been.
We
Mickey wants to know, Mets,
can't prevent goals on the. We give up goals on the when we're on the kill.
Power play. Are you a Dart believer?
I'm more worried this could play out the same way it did with Daniel Jones 6 or 7 seasons ago.
Like I've been saying, I tell everybody his hard hit rate is 8th in the MLB. I said he was in the tops of the MLB. 56% of his balls are barreled up. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Ben Rice, leading off the 8th here. If you can get 2 guys on, at some point, Aaron Judge is guaranteed to get up again. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Let's get the run here and then come in with the save. Let's go. Whitlock tried to get him again with that same pitch. 85-mile-an-hour slider that right under the middle of the plate. It's been effective as the Yankees are chasing. Pitch fouled away down the third base line. They're showing the Narvaez strikeout where he threw the bat and it hit the on deck batter.
Wow, the bat went further than the ball.
What's Keybert Zella?
It's Kebert Zella. Alex Trebek backwards.
Oh.
Only saying his name backwards can send him back to the 5th dimension where he belongs.
Oh, wow. Swing it.
And,
got him. God damn it.
And they actually referenced that Family Guy bit in a Jeopardy episode where someone actually bet $1 to trick Alex into saying that. And Alex only saved his skin by mispronouncing it the way you pronounced it. Keybert Zella.
All right, it's Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo, yeah. Our postseason Stanton has showed up last year, not this year so far. Swing and a miss at that same 85-mile-an-hour pitch low. Same damn pitch. Same damn pitch.
Yeah, it sounds like Cora's going to ride Whitlock all the way to the 9th.
There's a ground ball to Story at short. Turns and fires in time for the second out. It's going to bring up Jazz Chisholm. Swing and a miss. 96 mile-an-hour sinker. Up in the zone, up and in. Jazz's preeminent guess hitter. World is Chapman warming up. There's a ball in the dirt. Ball outside. Count goes to 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. Way upstairs. Count goes to 3-2. Eric Bednar getting loose for the Yankees in the bullpen. Jazz grounds one foul. Counts this full. Inside, ball 4. Jazz on with a 2-out walk. It's going to bring up Austin Wells. Ball Red Sox in a visit Whitlock at the mound. The Yankees get a 2-out base runner. That's how they
Chapman, I think.
I don't think they're pulling them. All right, here's Austin Wells. Pick off attempt. Jazz is back in time. This is nerve-wracking, Mets. Man, this is so stressful. Jesus, I'm not even playing. This is stressful. Inside pitch, check swing. No, he doesn't swing, so count goes to 1-0. Miggy says, I'd pinch hit Rosario for McMahon when he's due up. Me too, or Caballero. Because Caballero can play third base. There's ball 2. That's it. Wait for your pitch to hit. Righty on lefty. Wait for your pitch to hit. Don't let him get you. If we get another base runner, Aaron Judge is definitely getting up in the 9th inning.
And if that happened, if that would happen, what can possibly go wrong?
A lot. I just like them to have a shot, you know. Patient at bat here. Patient at bat. Let's go. Upstairs again, 96 way up top. Ball 3. Jazz is going to, Austin Wells is going to have a pitch to drive here or take the base. If it's not the pitch that you're looking for, don't swing, bro. Sit on this pitch. 3-1, 3-1. Check swing, and he went at ball 4. Check swing, couldn't hold it up at that same low-ass pitch. That's the 5th one he's got a strike called on this inning. Chris says, as always, if you haven't hit the like, support, subscribe, it's free. Hell yeah, Murdoch Mad everyone is the best. Thank you, Chris. Garrett Whitlock up to 37 pitches here. Fouled away. Count stays full. So Jazz is going to be on the run. He's going to be on the move. So anything, if there's a hit down the line, Jazz could score since he'll be on the move. Here's the pitch. Wells drills one down the line. It's a fair ball.
They're ball into the corner.
Yeah, Chisholm, it goes to a little carom. Jazz is going to score. The Yankees are going to take the lead.
And the Yankees retake the lead at 4-3.
Austin Wells, thank you, contributing.
Wow,
What I just say, Matt? What I just say? A ball down the line, Jazz could score because it's 2 outs, 2 strikes. He's going to be on the move with a full count. Jazz just beats the throw with a head-first slide to home. Yankees take a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the 8th.
Like I said, what could possibly go wrong?
Clutch hit by Wells. Down the line, just fair. Nice carom. It hit the indent. So instead of going down the line to where it could have got cut off by Duran, he actually had to rush. He had to run in to go get the ball because it stopped its progress. And Jazz just beats the throw with a head-first slide. God, I love it when I call it. When you call a home run before it happens, or you call like a base hit down the line can score Jazz because they'll be moving on the pitch and it happens like 10 seconds later, that's what this dreams are made of. Volpe up swings at the first 2 pitches, quickly down 0-2. Yes. Now we got to hope Bednar could hold this down. You know it, Miggy. LFG. Volpe reaches out, base hit to left field under the glove of Story. Yankees are going to have first and second. Another hit here. Ryan McMahon's due up. Let's see if well, you know, at this point, Miggy, I don't know if you pinch hit for McMahon because you still need his glove, you know. So, and it's lefty on righty. We'll see if they bring in Chapman because Whitlock's at 42 pitches, which would probably eliminate him from tomorrow's game or the next game. We'll see if the Yankees could hold on. I don't want to jinx anything. God, I don't want to jinx it by assuming we still got to get 3 outs, which is very hard to do to get 3 outs. McMahon is going to stay in the hit, and he takes ball 1 inside. Our New York Yankees will win, hopefully. From your lips to God's ears, Chris. God willing. Ball 2 upstairs.
All right. Don't say it, Bubsy.
There's the 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch to McMahon. Swings at it. Inside. It would have been a strike. Inside changeup, but he fouls it away for a 2-1 count. Be big here, Ryan. Be big. Upstairs, 3-1. Wow, if you're a Red Sox fan right now, you got it. Like now you know how it feels to be a Yankees fan when the bottom of the lineup are the guys who aren't doing anything or getting 3-1 pitches. You know, you got to go after these guys. Scott Forster himself, what's up, Scott? Murdog, if you were gonna pray, you might as well get on one knee. Ball 4, back to the top of the lineup. Trent Grisham up, Aaron Judge on deck. You know what, Scott? You might be right. Garrett Whitlock looks so upset. Alex Cora is making a change here. I guess they're going to go to Chapman. Chapman for lefty on lefty. Chris says, I just finished eating Wendy's fast food for dinner. Had a double cheeseburger, fries, chicken, tenders, and a root beer. Eventually, we'll have a vanilla frosty. Nice. Let's have him go. Scott Foster, I hope you're doing well today, my friend. Maggie says, Chris, dinner of champions. This game is not over. And you know what? I am going to get down on one knee and thank God and pray that we hold on to this game. I will be right back. I will take Scott Foster's advice. Be back. I'm going to say quick
In
prayer.
case
too,
it's
like,
not,
can't just get on and say thanks, Scott. I got to
Chapman,
let him like a
it's
little prayer.
Peyton Toll who's coming in the pitch. Interesting. I don't know what the hell Core's up to with this. But then again, the quote an infamous video game Bobcat that everyone hates.
Dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, we thank you for this run here we got in the 8th inning. I would love to have more runs for some insurance because the Yankees bullpen is shaky at best. But I appreciate the run that you did give us. Hopefully that's some good momentum. And that if we do not score any more runs, or even if we do, that we could hold on to this lead in the 9th inning and force a decisive Game 3 where the Yankees will win that too and hopefully go on to win the World Series. Thank you, God. Amen.
Yeah, this looks way better.
That's
I
right.
have seen the light. We are saved. Let's go, Mets. Bases loaded. Peyton Toll up 6.06 ERA in only 7 games, so it's not much of a.
Didn't I just say that's Toll, not Chapman?
I know I was in mid prayer, bro. Speaking to the
I said it
Lord.
before you start praying.
Nicky Padilla, my brother, love you. Brother.
That's
Hope
a
you're hanging
strike
in
when
there.
you look at that on pitch cast.
Here's Grisham. 0-1 count, swing and a miss, 96 over the middle, almost over the middle of the play. Count goes to 1-1. Nicky says, "Amen." Amen. Scott Foster says, "That away, Murdo? Hell yeah."
That one's over the middle, and he makes a big whiff. 1-2.
97. Swings through it. Aaron Judge on deck. Bases loaded. Scott says, "I would join you doing that, Murdo, but I'd probably get struck by lightning and the Yankees would lose. Let's not take chances. Let's not aggravate the Lord and baby Jesus."
What could possibly go wrong?
That was a potential strike 3. Yankees get the call there. Count goes to 2-2. You got to be ready to hit. You got to be ready to hit right now. Anything close, you got to be swinging that bat. You cannot take chances.
And we
You
know in
have to
about
be
20,
ready to swing.
we know in about 20, the last game of the day. We know in about 20, the last game of the day, Cincinnati against Los Angeles, game 2 goes up, gets up and running. And for the Reds, this is their last chance. Grisham fouls it off. He's been getting nothing but fastballs. Just misses the edge. Full count.
Whew. So everybody's going to be running.
Carousel
Good time to clear the bases.
Payoff pitch.
Full count. I expect him to come here with a fastball. He's got to go with his best pitch.
Well, he's been
There's
spamming
the
it.
fastball. Ground ball, second base. That'll do it.
Second. That's it. Well, Bednar's going to have to hold the line now. 8 innings complete, 4-3. 3 Yankees.
Chris says, "Sorry that I'm trying, but always supporting from the chat. I'm watching our Jets-Yankees game, of course. I'm not wearing
Scott
any of my
Foster
Jets
said-
Yankee shirts. I have on my Nico Hischier New Jersey Devils hockey shirt. It's okay.
And
If you
Scott
wore
Foster
any Jets
says-
stuff, it might be bad luck."
And Scott Foster says the Reds whimper when they actually make the playoffs.
Well, it's been a long time since they won. I think 1990.
Yeah, when that bitch, whatever her name was, ran the team and basically was an impoverishing, penny pitching little whore. The old
Marge
hag.
Schott.
What?
Marge Schott. She used to bring her St. Bernard
Yeah,
on the
Marge
field.
Schott. Yeah, her. Marge Schott.
All right, David Bednar is going to come on for the save, and he's going to face the bottom of the lineup. But they've been pesky. Eaton, Duran, and Rafaela, followed by Sogard, then back to the top. So you can't let these guys get on, man. You got to treat these guys like it's David Ortiz. You got to pitch them carefully, but throw strikes.
And we know Toronto's winging the wings for whoever wins this.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Marge Stott, she could have passed for Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Well, she was an old lady for sure.
And she did ruin the Reds. Actually, she may have ruined the whole city of Cincinnati when you think about it, right?
I don't know. That's more for Scott Foster to answer since he's a Reds fan.
And I've actually been to the Great American Ballpark. It's a nice little play, nice little stadium.
Well, for whatever reason, this keyboard is shot, so I have to order another one or find one. But this keyboard.
Goldschmidt going to replace Rice at first, and they're going to start with Willie Abreu. With Weiler Abreu, excuse me.
I don't know if she had enough influence to ruin the entire city, but she ruined the Reds. Well, that's what happens when the owner dies and the wife takes over.
And she has no clue of how to run the damn thing. Short changes
William
the player.
Abreu. You're right, Matt. Goldschmidt's going to be playing first. Ben Rice batting fourth. Okay. So Goldschmidt's in the game. Rice is out. Bednar's in. Pinch hitter Willie Abreu. He's had a decent season for the Red Sox for sure. Dangerous hitter. But it creates the righty-lefty matchup for them. And now there's Baldwin.
Just misses the corner, the outside corner.
Oof. Just misses is correct. 2-0. Can't be walking these dudes. You got to go at them. You got to go after them.
Same spot. That's a curveball.
Just don't be throwing lollipops up there though. You gotta locate fastballs.
Gets a high center, but
curve.
God, that's dangerous. 2-1.
Yeah, just dropped one right in there.
It was
it
looked
like William was waiting for a strike. So I mean, but that's a smart approach. 2-0, take a strike, man. You need the leadoff guy on if you're Boston. There's a fastball, 98, blows it by him.
2-2.
Big out here, big out.
Abreu calls spatter time.
Outside, ball 3, counts full, way outside. I do not like wasting pitches in these spots. Actually, at all. I don't like it. I want you got to go after these guys. You can't afford to walk anybody. Strike 3, got him. 97 cheese. Upper outer echelon of the plate. High cheese, 97, but in the strike zone. Strikeout. One down. 2 to go.
The old Pecorino palate.
That's pecorino is a form of cheese for anybody in the chat that doesn't know. Mickey says, I kind of miss the old Yankees Red Sox rivalry. This has no fights, no shit talking to Jim. He was like, I don't miss it at all. There's a strike. Dropped it in. 78-mile-an-hour curveball in the inner part of the plate.
When did Duran get hit with a pitch?
Probably in like the 6th inning. So 7th inning when they loaded the bases. I would not come inside, especially to a left-handed batter at Yankee Stadium with a short porch. I'm not going inside. I'm staying on the outside corner.
Short porch is. I mean, the porch in left, while not as short as the one in right, is still pretty short, isn't it?
Yeah, it's short, but it gets deep real quick in left center. I'd rather take that chance. A line drive in the gap in right field can get out into the first or second row. A line drive, that's a double everywhere else. That it could reach the seats. So anybody, I'm sticking on the outer half of the plate. Let him try to pull an outside pitch. See what happens. And he is. He's staying outside. Good boy. 98. I'd be in an outside zone. Do not give anybody a chance to hit a Yankee Stadium right field porch home run. Don't do it. Counts 1 and 2. And don't get too cute here trying to waste pitches here, bro. Like, just go at him. Go at his ass. No diddy. It's 95-mile-an-hour splitter low for ball 2. This is why we can't lose him. We can't lose him here, bro. We got 1 out. Go after him. Chris says, me and my family are Yankee fans. Sister's fiance, which is like my brother, is a Red Sox fan. Sorry to hear that. DJ says, I'll be able to call in about 15 minutes. Go Yankees.
Curveball low,
All
full
right.
count
Mr.
again.
2. Ooh, almost shit. Curveball down low. Count runs full again. I don't like this. I don't like getting too cute. Go after them. Once you get too cute, they lay off. Now he's going to be swinging at anything close.
Payoff. Popped up. Going to foul ground and out of play.
Uncle DJ, we're head-to-head in fantasy this week.
Bree bullet over the middle.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Inside corner, got him. It was questionable, it was close, but it definitely nicked the inside plate. Definitely nicked it. Strike 3, 2 down. Red Sox down to their final out. Crispy says, Paul DJ Bearer for life.
All we need to do is
Yankees
just paint his face porcelain white, dye his hair black, and then give him an urn.
That ball hit the strike zone. So I know Jaron Duran didn't believe it, but it was a strike. Swing and a miss by Rafaela. All 1 count. 1 more to go is right.
Oh, yes. Should we purchase DJ an urn?
Check swing. Did he go? Yes. Strike 2. Red Sox down to the final strike. Go after him. Don't get too cute, please. Fastball's up and in. Fastball's up and in. Do not let him shoot one out to right field, please.
He's thrown curveballs away from him so far.
Do not shoot one. Do not let him shoot a fly ball to right field. Don't take the chance. And he hits a fly ball to right field and deep. Judge is back at the wall. Makes the catch right in front of the wall. Yankees win. I told you, stay away from the right field wall. And he threw him a pitch that he was able to hit the opposite field, and we escaped. So the Yankees win. Bro, that was 5 feet from being a tie game with 2 outs in the 9th. You can't do that in Yankee Stadium. You're asking for trouble. I hate being a prophet of things to come, but it always seems to happen. Maybe that little prayer, God gave a gust of wind and blew that ball back in the park. So shout out to Scott Foster for invoking the prayer. And maybe it worked, but thank you, God.
Nonetheless,
thank you so much
that leaves only one game left. That leaves only one game left to call tonight. Reds, Dodgers.
Yankees dodge a bullet, stay alive. Big eighth inning hit by Austin Wells. The speed of Jazz Chisholm is what got us the win. Otherwise, it would have been 2nd and 3rd. Then you're relying on Volpe. Or McMahon, I should say. No, Volpe. I don't know who gets player of the game. Devin Williams gets the win. Whitlock takes the loss. Bednar with his save. First save of the postseason.
It's going to be either Rice or Story.
Well, they're usually not going to give it to the losing player, but I agree. He had all 3 of the Red Sox RBIs. Mickey says that would have been a home run in July, which very well could have been. But the Yankees hold on. I suffered 4 heart attacks during tonight's stream. I could finally kind of depress the pressure, deflate myself here because, God, was that rough. Man, thank you, God. Thank God and sweet baby Jesus up above. Mickey says my player of the game is Ben Rice. Can't argue with that. All right, so the Yankees, 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Yankees only struck out 5 times, and they walked 4 times. That was huge. Red Sox struck out 9 times, walked 3 times, which is very good in our favor. But it felt like this was a game the Yankees were going to find a way to give away. But they held on due to the prayers. But I'll take it. Scott says next game will be worse, Margot. What do you mean worse? You mean with pressure? Well, either way, I mean, this could have clinched it for us if the Yankees could score some runs with bases loaded, nobody out in the ninth, and some big boys up. We shit the bed last night, but tonight we find a way to hold on. I'll take it though, Mets. I'll take it. Red Sox have not announced their Game 3 starting pitcher. I'm wondering who's going to be for us. I almost want to go with Schlittler in a way. You know what I mean? I don't know if I trust Will Warren right now, especially in a big spot. Schlittler, usually if he gets past the first inning, he's been good. I don't know if I trust Luis Hill yet this year, maybe next year. I'm not sure.
How could you make a sausage out of daikon and wiener and brat? I'll never figure that out.
What?
It was from one of the more recent episodes from the King of the Hill reboot. Hank, Peggy, Dale, and his wife head to Bobby's new restaurant chain that he runs. The problem is, for Hank, Bobby uses charcoal instead of propane because with Japanese food, propane leaves a greasy taste, leaves a very wet and moist taste on meat when you cook. You use charcoal in Japanese food.
Okay. I just checked myself, Miggy. Schlittler is taking the bump, so I think it's the right move. We'll see what happens. Let's hope for the best.
Who's he going up against? Have Boston decided yet?
No, undecided. Well, who's available for Boston?
Well, they shipped Bueller out to Philadelphia, so he's not available.
I mean, could they possibly bullpen it? I don't think so. Can't be Crochet. It's not going to be Chapman. It could be Early, Harrison, Greg Weissert. I don't know about that.
Well, the Cubs announced who they're throwing on the mound tomorrow.
Okay.
It's Jameson Taillon.
Former Yankee.
And it's going to be Jack Flaherty against Ciccone with Detroit versus Cleveland tomorrow. I mean, Taillon against Darvish, I don't have an issue with that matchup, do you?
Can go either way, man.
I mean, Chicago made a mistake today doing a bullpen gauntlet by having Kittredge come out as the beginner.
They didn't start Imanaga or Imanaga, whatever his name is.
It's Imanaga. No, they had Kittredge be the one to start, and then they would put in Imanaga in the second, and it blew up in their faces. Sack fly in the first, and a 2-run bomb given up by Imanaga in the fifth. San Diego went to Dylan Cease, and they went to Morejon, Miller, and then Suarez. Cubs bullpen is going to be stretched in tomorrow.
All right, so that was a pretty quick game. 2 hours and 50 minutes for a Yankee Red Sox game is pretty good.
That's rare.
And a playoff game to boot.
I mean, the game I did yesterday also went 2.5 hours, to be honest.
No, this was 250 for the game.
Mine went 220. Yesterday, Cubs Padres I did went 225.
That's it for 9-inning game, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I got done with that stream in about 2.5. A little over 2.5.
Okay. Good night. See you later, Scott. Thanks for popping in. Make sure I hit the like on the way out. Make sure everyone subscribes if you haven't subscribed yet. Matt, you have any closing arguments?
Gonna be tough for both sides tomorrow. And even if you do, whoever wins, they gotta head up north to Toronto. First time that place is hosting a baseball game since the 22 wild card, where they screwed the pooch with Seattle. Oh. Remember 2 blown leads in a wild card game? And near the end,
I don't remember. You're the encyclopedia, bro, not me.
And Seattle,
I know stuff.
And Seattle ended up getting sweeping them, only to get swept by the Astros, who then swept the Yankees, and then won it all in 6 over Philadelphia. I mean, Jose said they were charging only $20 for the 4th game of the 2022 ALCS.
Wow.
For tickets because of how Mega Man.
Oh, okay.
That's his real name.
Okay. I figured that part out. Yeah. Okay.
Even
Michael's
Tony never.
Okay. You got something else?
No. Just good luck to the Yankees tomorrow. They're going to need it. And then they got how many games between them and the Jays did the Jays win this season? 8? Or was it 7?
How many games? What?
Did Toronto win against the Yankees this year? Was it 8 or 7? 7 or 8?
They definitely won the season series, which is why they got the tiebreaker.
But what was it? 7 or 8 that they won? I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay either way.
Postseason's
a different animal. Postseason's a different beast.
I know.
You gotta wipe everything away. Whatever happened in the regular season does not matter.
I know, but I just want to be sure. Let's see. Blue Jays. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They won 8 of them over the Yankees.
8 out of what?
13.
All right, so 8 and 5. Well, let's hope the Yankees could take the lead in the wins department for the year if they get to the next round and take 4. Closing arguments for me. What?
The sweep in Toronto was what basically won the series for the Jays this year.
All you had to do was win one of those games, and you would have won the division. Either way, Yankees clutch win, the help of the Lord. Held on, almost gave up a tying home run in the 9th inning with 2 outs, but we held on. Big hit by Austin Wells. Great base running with speed from Chisholm. They just beat the throw home. Head first slide was the difference. Decent outing by Rodon, except for that inning where he gave up a few. But he threw 8 pitches in a row for balls, and Yankees got out of that jam with Fernando Cruz. Great outing to get out of that unscathed. Yankees kept the strikeouts down. They took some walks. All good stuff. McAteer says, "Have a good night, fellas. Sorry I couldn't make it back in." McAteer, you're fired. I'll rehire you tomorrow if you show up. Let's see. Well, hold on. Actually, when is the next game?
Tomorrow.
It is tomorrow. Okay, let's go to Thursday. Okay, tomorrow. Wait, the time is to be determined.
It's going to be 6 o'clock, just like the last 2.
And then right into Toronto. If they Thursday is the first game in Toronto. So tomorrow
Saturday is the first game in Toronto.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm looking at this. I've looked at the schedule for weeks. First game is Saturday in Toronto. If the Yankees get
I'm looking at tomorrow.
Tomorrow is the final game of this series with Boston.
Listen, it says Friday, October 3rd, to be determined at Toronto.
There's no games. There's no games on Friday.
Not yet, because it's not determined yet. But it says
no scheduled games.
You know what? You're right. I clicked on Friday the 3rd, and it's showing me Saturday schedule. So I think you're correct, which makes sense because both teams would have to travel.
Well, Toronto won it, but you're right about that. Somebody has to travel with whoever wins Cleveland versus Detroit. They'd have to travel to Seattle tomorrow, and whoever wins.
Who's on first?
Chicago versus San Diego would travel to Milwaukee, and then whoever wins Cincinnati, Los Angeles travels to Philadelphia.
Okay, so let's just one game at a time. Let's get through tomorrow. A lot of pressure on all of us watching, playing, everything. But Yankees, big win, man. Big win. Hopefully they can carry this over into tomorrow. Let's hope for the best.
I just really wish that ESPN and ABC would give 2 wild card series to ABC because it's frustrating doing just one on that station.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. The Yankees win a nail biter. Mets, you want to sign us off?
Comment, like, and subscribe to our respective channels. We must bid you adieu. So goodbye and good night. Bang.
Girls with their nails done.